Let's talk about 4 inches. Okay guys, let me rephrase that again. Let us talk about 4 inches on the KICKER coaxial two-way speaker today. Okay, so just a little bit of the background on the company. KICKER is a American-based company. They design and engineers their product in America as well, and it's from this place called Stillwaters in Oklahoma. So they've been in the industry for many years now, specializing from speakers to subwoofers to amplifiers. And today I have here a two-way coaxial speaker, 4-inch, that I will be unboxing and also doing a little bit on this product review. We'll also be installing into the car and we'll test it out. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Okay, so this speaker, CSC4 series, is a two-way speaker. As you can see from here, we have a woofer at the bottom and also an additional tweeter in the middle. So this will give you a more balanced sound between the low and the mid. But usually when we talk about 4-inch, we are only concentrating on the mid-range frequency and also the high-range frequency, where the woofer actually produces enough mid frequency and the tweeter produces the high frequency, which is the treble. So as you can see from here, the so-called woofer is made from polyfoam, which means is that it will be able to resist heat and also direct sunlight. Also, the tweeter is made from neodymium, which gives you a better high frequency response. And adding to that, they have also incorporated a large magnet to give you nice creeps of the lower frequency. They've also included a grill, the optional installation if you require. Very nice mesh grill here with the logo at the center here. Okay, one thing that really strikes out for me is the tweeter. They have this gold color essence here that really give a sense of premium quality. Even when we remove the grill, it still looks really awesome. I also like that the way they put the KICKER logo over here, and they have a CS embedded over here. And then when we look at the magnet at the back, our yellow label here that further gives you the premium feel. And when we look at the basket here, it's made of aluminum metal to give you a better durability for during wear and tear. I also like how they designed the rubber, the small little stripes. It makes the overall looks a little bit more aggressive. So there isn't many cars that are using 4-inch now, but there's still a demand in the market, such as our king of the road MYVI. But there's still a lot of owners out there that are still looking for 4-inch speaker with higher performance, additional boost to their sound quality without affecting much of the overall system. Okay, so next we will be installing this into the car. All right, let's go. Okay guys, so I'm in my car right now, so I'll be doing the installation a little while more. But before that, there's some tools that we will need for this process. Firstly is a card, a credit card or something that you can pry open the speaker cover. Usually you have a prying tool, but I forgot to bring mine, so I'll just be using a credit card. Right, and then we'll need a socket wrench, something like this. Okay, so as you can see from here, this is my speaker on my dashboard. So this basically we'll need to remove this speaker cover grill so-called, and it's all held by clips. So I will take my card, slot it into this small little grooves here, enough for me to just use my hand to pry it open, just like that. Right, so you can see from here, these are all just clips. Okay, next is to remove the speaker. So I have two bolts that are currently securing the speaker. We just need to use a 10mm socket head to remove the bolts. For this process, I will not be using a socket wrench. I'll only be using the bolt head to remove it with my hands because they're already quite loose. But if this is your first time doing it, then you will require to use a socket wrench, as it's my 10mm socket head. Alright, so next thing is to put in the new one. Okay guys, just like that, very simple installation, and it's done. So we'll repeat for the other side in the same exact process. There's definitely a difference after installing speaker. First of all, I find the mid and the high has definitely been a step up from the previous speaker that I had in terms of its clarity, and also I find the mid is a little bit warmer, whereas if I compare to the previous one, the mid was a little bit more louder but flat. So this one gives you a little bit more bass, even though it's quite minimal, but you still can get a sense of the bass. And for the treble, you definitely get slightly more than just a high frequency, but also it helps to boost up a bit of the mid itself. So I will be putting a link in the description if you want to know more about this speaker. There'll be more info there, and also where you can get the speaker online itself. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.